Whew. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome back, I guess I should say, right? It's been a few days. I mean, it's been a long time, actually. Well, not to say that I took 4 days off, but I had to stop streaming for 4 days here. And you're going to know why in a second, as you can hear already. I've been very under the weather this week. By the way, this is Dark Side Phil, if you were wondering if this was anyone else. No, this is Dark Side Phil. Okay? Yeah. This past Sunday, all of a sudden, I woke up Sunday morning, and I felt terrible. Like, my whole body felt like it was drained of energy. Felt very, very achy and under the weather. And I said, well, this is not good, because I know that my girlfriend's been sick the past week, and I should definitely take the day to relax. So I did. I took the day and I relaxed, and I didn't do anything that day. I just tried to sleep in and just kind of, rejuvenate myself. Didn't work. Sadly, did not work. Because when I woke up on Monday, I felt terrible. I had a sore throat. My entire body felt like a truck had hit me. It sucked. It really did. And this week was terrible. Sore throat for 2 days, then I lost my voice, choking, nasty congestion, as you can expect from a bad winter cold, and everyone's got one. It's pretty funny, because when I announced that I was sick, everyone's like, you too? So apparently with the winter comes the sickness, the wave of sickness, and I was not immune. It is what it is. It sucks, but when you live with someone full-time, this is what happens. If they get sick, you're going to get sick. So just to warn everyone, later on in your life, or maybe right now you might as well, have a significant other, a family, kids, expect to get sick. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't matter how much vitamin C you pump into your body, how healthy you are. You're going to get sick, all right? The only bummer about me is that when I get sick, it negatively affects my business because, as you know, all I do is live stream, play games, talk. Like, everything I do literally has to do with talking. So when I'm sick, that's it. I'm screwed. And it really does suck because, there's lots of stuff going on this week. As you know, if you have been following along the stuff that I wanted to do this week, is that I wanted to, number one, try to finish up with some of the ongoing projects that I was working on, including Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, and at least get pretty far in Yakuza 5. Number two, I wanted to start playing a new game called Undertale this week, which I'm pretty sure many of you know what that game is. And it didn't happen because I lost freaking 5 days of gameplay. I work every day. Unlike a lot of other people out there who do this YouTube thing, maybe they do gameplay, several days a week, but then they take the time where they're editing and they're doing all this stuff. No, I pretty much game every single day. And I lost all of that this week, so I'm massively behind right now. And I hate to say it, this month is going to be a flop of a month when it comes to the business, simply because there was not a lot going on gameplay-wise, right? The stuff that I was trying to do now, 5 days in the shitter, and it sucks. But that's life. Shit happens, right? And you can either sit there and complain and stamp your feet and say it's not fair, or you could try to bounce back from it, and that's what I'm going to try to do here as positively and strongly as possible. I'm going to try to bounce back from this shitty week with some positivity. So, right now, ladies and gents, we're going to be doing about a 3.5-hour stream of Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Tomorrow, Yakuza 5 will continue. And then we're going to be bouncing between these two games until Tuesday. On Tuesday, I'm going to be starting up with Resident Evil 0, the remake. That's right. Similarly to how Capcom remade the original Resident Evil last year, it's the same deal where they're remaking the game kind of from the ground up, new mechanics to it, much improved graphics, and the good news is I have never played Grand Theft Auto. No. I've never played Resident Evil 0. So I don't know what to expect. I'm very excited. This is the final major Resident Evil game I've never played, and I hope that you will join me for that this coming week, alright? Now, in general, just to clarify, this does not mean that Undertale is canceled. No, it does not. I know a lot of people were speculating, oh no, Undertale is canceled now. No, it's not, okay? All this means that Undertale is delayed. Sorry for the snorting and the choking and everything. You're going to hear that today, and you're just going to have to put up with it because I am sick. Alright, but anyway, Undertale is delayed. My plan is this. I'm going to continue with Grand Theft Auto and Yakuza 5 over the weekend. Tuesday, we're going to start playing Resident Evil 0, and then we'll balance all that this next coming week. And then hopefully I'll be able to start Undertale the final week of January. Alright? So I'll have more details on that as we get closer. I'll obviously let you know what to expect. But, that's the plan. Undertale will be the final week of January. Hopefully by then I'll have finished up with games like Grand Theft Auto. Once Grand Theft Auto's out of the mix, then I'll be able to have more time to balance all these games. Alright? And the formula that I've been using for the past month will continue. One major gameplay stream a day, about 3.5 to 4 hours of gameplay. And then the second half of the day I'm going to be taking out to either be doing vlogging or edited content for my new channel, which incidentally is the next subject and the major meat of this pre-stream, KO Gaming. Alright, ladies and gents, KO Gaming, and let's talk a little bit about it, because, yeah, it got announced last night, kind of against my will. I didn't have any plans to announce it until later this weekend, or maybe early next week. Unfortunately, it leaked, because of some things with YouTube that I really don't agree with. Let's put it that way. Let me put it this way. KO Gaming is my new YouTube channel. This channel is going to be your destination source for edited gameplay, montages, my hateful truth reviews, best of, worst of kind of edited videos, countdowns, and my new series, which is going to be called Hits of the Week, where every week I'm going to take all the best and worst kind of highlight moments from all of my gameplay, and I'm going to do a video of it on that channel. So for those of you who cannot be around every single day, I can understand maybe, okay, once or twice a week I check out Phil's raw gameplay, either live on stream or on DSPGaming, but I don't have the time like I used to where I could watch all of his stuff. You could go to KO Gaming, and there you're going to be able to find all the stuff in edited montages that will be very time efficient. That's the word I was looking for. Okay? So, that's the deal. Now, here's the thing. I've been working on this channel for a month. No lie, I've been working on this for a month. And the channel's existed for about a month now. And I went through about 1 million different names for the channel. I had like so many different suggestions that I balanced around in my head. And the reason that I chose this particular name for the channel is because it could mean different things. The KO Gaming, if you didn't notice, is not KO with a period after it. It's just KO Gaming. So it could have different meanings. And we'll talk about that in the future. I'm not going to get too much into it today. But it's a flexible title. I searched and I found out that it is basically not copywritten, nor is it trademarked. So I've already got that in the works. So that's a good thing. And even though, yes, there are people on YouTube who kind of go by KO Gaming, none of them are any kind of huge, you know, really renowned channel or anything where I'd be stepping on anyone's toes. It's pretty much a title that's kind of been up for grabs. A lot of people have used it, and it really hasn't taken off for anyone in a huge way. So I said this would be a good opportunity. Again, this is not KO with period. It's just KO Gaming, so it's a little different, okay? So, I've been working on this for a month. Excuse me. And I've been trying to put stuff together. The good news is that, number one, the channel is partnered 100% with Machinima. It is under a managed partnership, meaning that what I upload to the channel will be protected. It won't have any issues with content ID matches or any kind of shit like that. And because it's under Machinima's banner, I get to use a lot of the resources that I've been able to use for edited content in the past year, including a wide range of music, which is excellent because I need stock music for these new edited videos I'm going to be putting out. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. So, ladies and gents, it'll be interesting. It's going to be an interesting experiment. Now, what happened? Because I was not ready to announce this channel yet. Okay, I really wasn't. I'll be honest with everyone. I wasn't ready. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take my time, and I wanted to have like 1 or 2 videos at least up there for you guys to watch, to have an idea of what to expect on this new channel before it launched, right? It made sense. It makes sense to do that. Why launch a channel before there's anything on it? It doesn't make any sense. That's why I've been waiting and holding off on announcing this channel. Well, this week, as you know, I've been very sick, and I said, well, let me work on some stuff. So I've been working with a a few different things. I got logos and stuff going for this channel and all of that. And quite honestly, what you're seeing on the channel right now is probably not going to be the final look of the channel. That's a very preliminary look. That's just what I wanted, all right? What I wanted was to have a very unique look, something very different from the other channels, to kind of, you know, take myself out of association with them. And unfortunately, because I wasn't ready to launch this channel, I kind of got rushed into what it is. All right. So understand that what you're seeing right now for the channel, it's okay. It's certainly good for the launch, but it's not something that it may not look like that permanently. There may be new banners, there may be new logos. I don't know yet. All right. It's just very temporary. It was something that I was kind of rushing into just to have something there as a placeholder. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this week I said, well, what I should do is I should kind of make a trailer explaining what this channel is, so that that's the first thing I want on the channel. Because what I'm also going to do, I'm going to make new trailers for DSPGaming and the King of Hate vlogs that are going to explain the methodology of those channels this year as well. DSPGaming this year is going to be all raw gameplay. The King of Hate vlogs is going to be increased vlogging about multiple topics, not just about gaming. Okay, so I'm going to make trailers for those channels too that are going to be the highlighted videos on those channels, FYI. So I went ahead and I made this trailer video, and I was setting up the channel initially. So I put in, you know, related channels, which obviously are going to be my other channels, DSPGaming, the King of Hate vlogs, and all this. Now, there's a reason why I had to make the channel public. I'm not going to explain it here. Maybe in a few days I will, but I can't explain it right now. But I had to kind of make the channel public. And what happened was, YouTube, in all of its wisdom, decides to fucking list this channel with no content as a related channel to DSPGaming. So as of last night, I made this cool channel trailer, I uploaded it, and all of a sudden, some people started seeing this new channel, KO Gaming, as a related channel to DSPGaming. People clicked on it and said, oh, we found it, and they leaked it all over the internet. So it is what it is. I had to do it. My hand was forced. I had to make the channel public in order to do something important that I'll talk about in a day or two here. All right? So it happens, all right? What can you do? So it's out there, and it sucks because I wasn't ready yet. People really, you know, rushed it, pushed my hand, forced my hand. It is what it is. It was going to launch within the next few days anyway. It sucks that it went live, all right? And I wasn't ready with any content on the channel, but here's the deal. Tonight, I'm planning on working on the very first review for KO Gaming. The review will be Fallout 4. And yes, it's very late for me to be doing a Fallout 4 review, and I understand that. But at the same time, a lot of people have been asking for it. It's a good way for you to get a flavor for what kind of stuff you can expect on the channel, okay? And I think it's going to be good. I think people will enjoy it. So that's going to be tonight. I'm going to work and hopefully have it done for you, and it'll be live on KO Gaming tonight. And then what I would like to do is maybe do another review, if I have time, in the next several days for Rise of the Tomb Raider. And also, possibly over the course of this next week, what I'll be doing is doing a Hits of the Week, my very first entry in my Hits of the Week series, where what I'm going to do is take the best stuff that happens in my raw gameplay starting today, all right, and at the end of next week, I'll do an edited montage, so it's going to include, like, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City stories, probably some Yakuza 5, and, of course, Resident Evil 0 that'll debut over on Tuesday when it releases, all right? So it's going to be a good montage, I think. It should be pretty fun. And what you can keep your eye out for is that every week there will be a new montage like that, okay? So keep your eyes open. But I'll just tell you right now, unfortunately, all right, right now there's no easy way to find the channel. And I'm serious. Like, if you search for KO Gaming, you probably won't even find it on YouTube. All right, and that's unfortunate. That's a symptom of YouTube, because here's how it works now. When you make a new channel on YouTube, you don't get the address that's the name of your channel anymore. So let me give you some perspective. When I first made Dark Side Phil, my original YouTube channel, it was youtube.com/DarksidePhil, and you'd get there. When I made DSP Gaming, it was youtube.com/DSP Gaming. Well, there are now so many YouTube channels Alright? There's so many freaking YouTube channels out there that they can't do that anymore. I guess most of the names are either taken, or you have so many people who are making these channels and they don't do anything with them, that if they were to give everyone whatever name they wanted, they would basically take up every single name possible. So I understand that. So right now, the channel is like youtube.com/channel/UL69FG. Fuck you. Nana. It's impossible to fucking remember the name of it, alright? But if you want to find the channel, if you go to DSPGaming, I've got it in the related channels on the sidebar of my channel page. Same thing with the King of Hate vlogs. It's there in the sidebar of the channel page. And within a day or two here, I should be able to get you a better URL. Alright? It's a process with YouTube now. You have to have all these criteria and shit that you qualify for. I have no idea what the URL is going to be, but I'm certainly hoping it's better than the generic shit that they're giving me. You know, maybe it'll be something that's a variation of KO Gaming. I don't know. I won't know until I actually get to it because it's a process I've never done before. So hopefully I'll have info on that shortly so that you can find the channel more easily. But the channel is live. You can subscribe to it already. Unlike DSP Gaming, you will not be flooded in your inboxes with videos every single day. So just to make that abundantly clear, no, this is not a channel where there's going to be 12 videos a day. In fact, there's probably going to be maybe a couple videos a week. If there's a new game review, the hits of the week, if there's something else to highlight on the channel, if there's a special countdown, okay? It's not going to be a super content-heavy channel. It's going to be a channel where I put a lot of time and effort into the videos, editing-wise, and it's going to be for those who cannot watch the raw gameplay every week. You're too inundated with daily life, and you think that there's way too many videos for you to subscribe to DSP Gaming, then I recommend that you subscribe to KO Gaming, okay? So I hope that's kind of a primer and an explanation of the new channel, an explanation of why it launched overnight, kind of out of nowhere. I didn't intend for that to happen, but hey, I didn't expect that YouTube was going to make this thing in a related video public, and you know what I mean? It happens. It's YouTube changes their shit so often that there's no way anyone could actually keep track of anything. So who would have known that because I made a 40-second trailer for this fucking channel that it was going to show up in related stuff and people were going to find it overnight? And it does suck that I had to do it. I didn't want to do it and make it public yet, but I had to for various reasons. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Alright, so there's your explanation. Don't worry, there'll be many, many more explanations and more info about the new channel coming up in the next week or so as the week progresses. It's going to be pretty fun because I'm going to have the flexibility now every night. Gee, do I want to do a vlog tonight or do I want to do a video for KO Gaming tonight? And that's kind of the attitude I'm going to take every night. Which do I want to work on? Is there something that I want to talk about on my vlogging channel? Or is there something that I want to start working on for KO Gaming? And already, people have said to me, Phil, why don't you do initial impressions videos on every new game that you play? So, for example, after I play Resident Evil 0 Remake for 3.5, 4 hours on Tuesday, why not do that night an initial impressions video for KO Gaming? Wow, that sounds good, right? That sounds like a lot of fun. And for all the new releases this year, maybe I could do something like that. So I'm pretty excited if that's the case, and I can have two separate, you know, streams of content that I can put out for you daily. That's going to be awesome, right? The hell was that? Oh, I think Leanna just went to check the mail because I heard the front door close. I was like, what the hell is that? All right, everyone. So that's pretty much it. What else? Oh, let's get everyone up to speed on what to expect the next few days, and then we'll get started with gameplay, okay? So right now, 3.5 hours of Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories with me choking for most of the stream. Nothing I could do about that. Sorry about that. Tonight, I'll be working on my review of Fallout 4, and I hopefully will be able to release it tonight. My goal is over the weekend to be able to release the review for Fallout 4, as well as make new channel trailers for DSP Gaming and the King of Hate vlogs that I can put up and kind of showcase, what those channels are going to be in the year of 2016, okay? Tomorrow, Yakuza 5 will return on stream. And so that'll be the gameplay stream for tomorrow. We were going to do a DSP Tries It this week. It didn't work out because I was sick. So it looks like, again, no DSP Tries It this week. It sucks because this was a special one where I was actually going to do some editing for it. Fingers crossed, if everything works out next week, all right, then I'll be able to do this new DSP Tries It for you. But no DSP Tries It this week. Sunday, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories will continue. All right, so that'll be a stream on Sunday, plus the weekend preview, which will fully outline what I'm planning to do in the next week. Monday will probably be more Yakuza 5, unless I feel that one more session of Grand Theft Auto may finish the game. Then maybe I'll try to finish it up on Monday. We'll see. And then Monday night, I actually have some private stuff I have to work on that has nothing to do with my business at all. It's just personal stuff. So Monday night, I won't be working on anything that has anything to do with the business, but that's fine. Then Tuesday, we'll hit the ground running with Resident Evil 0 Remake. And then probably Tuesday night, I'll start working on a first impressions video for that. And then next week, every day, new gameplay stream. Boom, boom, boom. Raw gameplay will be uploaded to DSPGaming. And then either I'll be doing vlogging on the King of Hate vlogs or working on something and hopefully releasing stuff for KO Gaming at night. And that's how it's going to be. That's really how it's going to be, ladies and gents. The new formula for this year, 2016. And I hope that you like that formula. I hope that that's going to keep you interested and occupied, and that you'll enjoy the new formula. All right? Okay. So what else, ladies and gents? The only other thing I really want to mention, because I know now it's been a week and I haven't mentioned it, and if you can believe it, we're halfway through January. Today is January 15th. Holy shit. Didn't the year just end? Well, we're already halfway into the first month, if you can believe it, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. Number one, thank you to everyone who pledged to my Patreon in the month of December. I am very appreciative of that, and as of right now, everyone should have gotten their perks except for those who need to get private Q&A videos. What I mean by that is if you were owed a forum upgrade, okay, you should have gotten it already. And those who are going to get like special text shoutouts, you're already getting that in the weekend preview. And those who are going to get verbal shoutouts will get it at the end of the month when I do my new Ask the King. All right. The only people who haven't gotten their perks yet are those who need private Q&A videos because I've been sick. I'm planning on doing those this Sunday night. Okay. So this Sunday night, hopefully, I will be able to pump those out for those who are owed it. But we hit the goal for December, which means Rockathon 2.0 is happening at the end of January or early February. I'll make that clear. It depends on scheduling and stuff and what's going on. So I'll let you know as we get closer to the end of the month what's going to happen with that. Okay, the good news is the first week of February, there's almost nothing going on besides the first DLC pack for Black Ops 3. The first zombie map is being released. But outside of that, there's nothing else going on. So maybe that first week I'll be able to do it then. We'll see. Okay. But yeah, it's going to happen, and I'm excited for that. Rockathon 2.0. So if you are a patron from December, please post up your nominations for songs that I should be playing and or using in that stream. Okay? It's going to be fun. This month, ladies and gents, my Patreon has been updated. If you check it out right now, you'll see all the text wording has been updated to reflect this year, which is a lot different from last year. The perks have been updated. And the goal for this month, if we hit our funding level for the month of January, which we only have 2 weeks left now because I've been sick for a freaking week, I will be doing a Patron's Choice playthrough. It is the return of the Patron's Choice, which people have been asking for almost 6 months. We have not done one since August of 2015 when people voted for Fallout New Vegas. Okay? I'm very interested to see what people will be nominating and voting for in this Patron's Choice because it's been a while. There's a lot of nominees. A lot of people have been saying there's new versions of games are coming out this year. Will you play this game beforehand? And the answer is, well, you see the new release schedule, but if it becomes a Patron's Choice, then maybe I'll squeeze it in, right? So, pretty good, right? So, check it out at patreon.com/darksidephil. Please understand that this year is incredibly important. Patreon is going to be an integral part of the success of my business because of what's happened with my contract negotiations with Machinima, with the fact that I'm now doing a 3-channel formula. It's going to be a very tumultuous year for me, and your support is greatly appreciated. And understand, as little as $1 a month helps me significantly. It allows me to keep doing this. If this past week when I was sick and I wasn't streaming, you were like, shit, man, I'm really bored because there's no new gameplay from Phil, no new streams, nothing for me to tune into. Hey, Patreon is the way that you can help keep it going. You know what I mean? So, please consider it. And keep in mind, you get stuff for it. You get perks, personal perks. And if we hit these monthly goals, for example, if we hit the monthly goal this month, and if you pledge $5 for the month of January, you'll be nominating and voting on what the Patron's Choice playthrough will be. Last year, we had games such as Minecraft, Yakuza 4, Persona 4, and Fallout New Vegas, all as Patron's Choice playthroughs that I very much enjoyed doing. And people really enjoyed them. Games I normally wouldn't have played. You know what I mean? So, pretty good. And I hope that it does turn out to be better. You know what I mean? It turns out to be better. I do hope that it turns out to be something good is what I meant to say. A game that maybe I wouldn't have normally played. You know, the patrons will be nominating and voting on that in February, and I'll be starting that sometime in March. Okay? But we have to hit the goal, understand, or else there's no point in even doing goals, right? You have to hit the goal in order to do the event. So I hope we do. I get the feeling a lot of people who pledged in December were kind of giving their Christmas present to me, and they're going to be lowering their pledges this month. So if you're watching the stream and you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you're watching the videos on YouTube, if you're looking at KO Gaming, if you're looking at the King of 8 vlogs, you're like, man, this is good stuff. I hope that feels successful. I want to keep doing this. It's free entertainment for me on a daily basis. Consider pledging to Patreon. It's the way for you to go above and beyond and support the business. All right? All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being here back at the first stream back since I've been sick. I'm still sick, but hey, I'm toughing through it here for you. In fact, I might pop a lozenge before we get started here. Oh, man. Yeah, because I think I'm getting a tickle in my throat, and I don't think people want to hear me choking the entire stream. But thank you for being patient. Hope you enjoyed the pre-stream. I hope it was very informative. Let us get started with Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Let's resume. And I'm excited. I hope you are too. Okay? That is it. Thanks, everyone. And let us begin.